Guys, so today we'll be speaking about Toles Moore and MacG's team. It is alleged that actually Rosie Motene is out there suing them for actually accommodating Toles in the podcast because he was there dismissing her and talking things about her, and they were actually there to witness the thing, and they went on and podcasted. So now she's actually saying that the thing that she didn't like what Tol Esmo has said is that she's a cool beans and Kiwana Satani. So she's actually saying that what gave him the right to say those things, and it is alleged that she's actually a survivor herself and she is an activist. So she's actually helping the victims of rape and stuff like that. So she's actually angry with this whole thing that has transpired. And remember when Tol Esmo was there, he was actually speaking freely. You could see that he didn't think that this thing will actually come and haunt him in any way. So she's actually demanding 200,000 allegedly. So now she's actually saying that the podcast has to go and post in their socials and in podcasts saying that they're actually apologizing for this whole thing. Actually, the podcast must come and apologize for actually accommodating more in the podcast. And then they went on and post whatever that they were posting about her and stuff like that, which of she's saying that Toles actually has to go to his all social networks and then apologize and then come back to the podcast and go and apologize. Can you believe when you are a grown-up like that, you are told to go? Okay, fine. I understand if someone says apologize, right? Obviously you would do it in your social networks. But now when they're saying go back to wherever that you said this thing from your source, it's like they're actually breaking your knees saying that it's either you do this or not. And then they're actually challenging you to say no, you won't go and apologize. That's how I see it, because now if you are telling someone to go and apologize, and then you tell them which source they have to go to, I believe that it's actually something that you really have to think hard that you want to do it or not, because now she's actually demanding apology right now, but from where and how is it going to be made? I don't think that she should be the person who will be telling them how to do this whole thing. Anyway, she's actually saying that MacG's podcast has to apologize also, and then they have to tell the viewers that they are sorry for going on air, and then for actually posting whatever Tol S was saying. Actually, this was a conversation that they were having. How will they even know that, cut the part where Tol S is talking about Rosie Motene? Because he was saying whatever that he wanted to say that time. So for them, it was actually just having a conversation with him. How would they know that they really have to cut this part where he is actually talking about Rosie Motene, So this whole thing, I think, is just a drama, and I don't know how are they going to respond with this whole thing. Now, this part where it says that she actually drafted the apologies, she actually drafted the apology where MacG and his team has to say and how she wants this whole thing to be said. She has drafted, allegedly, how Mo is supposed to say his apology and stuff like that. It's actually like, it's like, she's testing them in a way. Will they agree to do such a thing or not? Can you believe someone saying apologize and then say these words when you apologize? This is a grown-up. I don't think that they will be up for it to be told how to do this apology thing. Okay, fine. You saying that you want apology, I believe that, okay, finally, they can even think to the level best that how are they going to do this apology thing, right? But now for you to draft how you want word by word to say, or you want to guide them how to say it, that means you are saying them to them that this is what you want to hear from them, not per se what they have to say. I mean, what will they say about this whole thing? You don't give them the freedom of speech. You don't give them the freedom of expression. So now it's like you are bottling them. Already you bottled them that they mustn't say anything about you. Now you are bottling them how to say this apology thing, and you're bottling them where to say this apology thing. So and this whole thing, if it is going to court the way that it has been said is going to go to court, I believe that team can actually go and if it even reaches there, if they won't just go to the podcast and then apologize, if it goes to the level of a court, I don't think that it will be a smooth sail, because now we all have a freedom of speech. Hence I'm saying that these are grown-ups, these are not kids. You can't just order them when to apologize, how to apologize and stuff like that. Anyway, it has been said that they're given 30 days, the deadline, to do this whole thing. So I don't know if they will actually respond in apology or they actually say, fuck, we're just gonna go and do this thing, and then we're just gonna do and carry on, and we're just gonna carry on with the court proceedings and stuff like that. So this whole thing is actually weak for 200,000, I believe. But a person's name is actually having I don't know what can I say, but it's actually having a weight. So I believe that she's saying that actually this whole thing, it was blown out of proportion. So she'd like them to apologize. Anyway, I hear the more part, right? The tallest more part. But of MacG part, I just don't understand really what is their fault in this whole thing. Because they were hosting this person and then he said whatever that he said. And they just, actually the whole thing wasn't even about Rosie Motene. They were not gathering there to talk about Rosie Motene, but it happened for them to even speak about her. But now, it was in passing anyway. I don't remember them discussing into detail about her and stuff like that. It was actually Tolismo showing his anger or showing his lack of understanding when it comes to Rosie Motene. It wasn't about the whole theme wasn't about the whole topic wasn't about her. Actually, it was all about Lerato and how Telesmo was feeling and his life in general. So I believe the person that maybe would have powers to do this thing that she is actually suing for is actually Toles. But now, as we know that she was actually guiding Lerato in the process and stuff like that, maybe it's time for her to show Lerato how this thing is done, right? So we'll just keep in tabs and see what's going to happen. Will they apologize, or they will say we want this to go to court, or it will even go to court, or she's just biking and nothing will happen? We'll see you next time. Bye.